Hey y'all, welcome back to Sons of the Tallapoosa with another gear review video here. Something that excites me. Now this is actually the second one I had, okay? I bought Sherry one to take to the beach, to take on her kayak, because it's a little lighter than my Yeti Roadie. We loved it. However, somebody relieved me of it out of my kayak trailer on a kayak fishing trip last Tuesday at the gas station, of all places. But didn't get anything else, and I was only gone from it for a few seconds. But anyway, that's the way it goes. First your money, then your clothes, as my daddy used to say. But this is a Stanley cooler. Now everybody's into the Stanley cups and things of that nature. And I ordered this back off of Shields. I bought the other one at Academy in Opelika, Alabama, because it was there. We thought we'd enjoy it. Got it, and we did. But they were sold out of them. So I buy a good bit through Shields online. They seem to always have the stuff that I'm looking for here. This is just like the one that I had. All right, it is a Stanley cooler. Is 16 quart, okay, lifetime warranty. The outside seems to be really thick plastic, really good. It's got these straps on the top where you can lock down anything. You can lock down your grail or you know, anything else, fishing equipment, bags of worms or things like that. But we are going to fill this thing with ice, all right, and we're going to see just how long it lasts in this June Alabama sunshine heat. We're going to do a test on it and see exactly how long it will last with ice. And of course, I'm going to do this not pre-chilling it. All right, we're gonna put the ice in, put the stuff in, and then go on about our business, and then make part 2 of the video and part 3, and just see exactly how long we can keep ice. Now, I am not gonna pre-chill this. We all know that the way to keep ice in the cooler forever is to go ahead and give you a sacrificial bag of ice, let it melt a good bit, and pour it out and put your new ice in there. But I'm not gonna do that, because if you're like me and you're using something like this, a lot of times, you know, you're going to be on the go, and you don't have time to do that. I like to keep one like this in the back floorboard of my truck. Just always have, you know, cold drink or whatnot around. You know, Slade, who's on this channel, he's crazy about Milo's tea, so he'll keep a whole jug of tea in one. And you know, when we go kayaking, he'll have a jug of Milo's tea and just kill the whole thing after a while. But it's light, okay? It's very light, holds 21 cans, 16 quarts, let's say. It's got 2.5 times the foam of an original cooler. And it does feel roto-molded on the outside. It feels just like my other. But let's look on the inside here. Man, that's pretty nice, and it's light. I mean, it is light. I can't tell you exactly how light this is. I would love to be able to weigh it. I don't have a scale on me. I'm not that high tech. But and like I said, I should have looked all this up before, but I wanted to unbox it and show you everything exactly how you would get it. You know, of course, for best performance, start cold, you know, pre-chill and everything. We're not going to do that for this test, because I hardly ever have time to pre-chill a cooler. Now, if I know I'm going, you know, on a multi-day trip, like if I'm going to Destin, or if I'm going to you know, North Alabama or Eufaula, I will pre-chill my big Arctic or my big Yeti and things, but because I'm going to need it for multiple days. But most of the time for something like this, hey, you know, you off day, let's go fishing. So, you know, we up and go, and then, you know, there's no time to pre-chill anything. So next time you see this, the stickers will be off. It will be, you know, it will be full of ice and some drinks, and we'll start the timer on it and see exactly how far this can go. Appreciate y'all watching. And look, like I said, I had one of these before. I had it all 2 weeks, used it 3 times, loved it. All right, loved it. Seemed to keep And I didn't do a torture test. I didn't do something very long like we're gonna do, but it seemed to keep ice as good or better than my Yeti. You know, I couldn't tell much of a difference, but very light and easy to go on the yak. Easy to throw around, easy to tote. You know, it's easy to tote down to the beach. You know, that's one thing Sherry was, you know, I'd let her use she goes to the beach more than I do, and I would let her use my Yeti 20. Oh, it's so heavy, and it is, and it kept ice forever, and it's great. And I love it. I mean, I'll always love that cooler, but this is a whole lot lighter, a whole lot easier to carry around. And again, these straps on the top come in handy. The 2 times I fished with it, I kept Zoom worms under there one time, kept my grail under there the other. So anyway, stay tuned, and we'll see exactly how long this Stanley cooler is good for, and it's a Stanley Adventure cooler again, and see if that's the right cooler for you. So stay tuned to Sons of the Tallapoosa. We'll be back on the river. All right, here we are at Dollar General here in Dayville. We have bought our bag of ice. Okay, we're about to put it in the old Stanley here. All right, the time here, all right, is 12:51 on the 8th of June. So 12:51 p.m. You can see it's a bright sunshiny day. It's hot. It's about 90 degrees, and we'll see just how long this lasts here. All right, opening up our cooler. Sherry, if you'd like to dump it in. We are going to put some, I got some sun kiss and stuff we're going to put in there, setting up and whatnot. And, see how long that, and again, this is not a full, there. This is only about halfway full, okay? We're not filling it all the way up. Not a torture test. We'll do that later, all right? We just want to see this is only half full. So we want to see exactly just how long this is going to keep our stuff cold for a day. Again, it's just half full. All right, we're now here at 3 o'clock, testing out the Stanley Adventure Cooler. And like I said, we didn't pre-chill or anything like that, but let's take a look and see what that ice looks like now. It's about the same. Of course, we've been in here a little bit. I've drank most of my 7-Up and eat a couple of Reese cups, but it is 3 p.m. Pretty hot out here today, and just out here enjoying the river and checking this thing out. So we will we'll check back in on it a little bit. All right, y'all, we're back here doing another ice check. As you can see, it's gotten late in the day. It's been out here in the sun most of the day. It's been a hot day, about 90. And the sun's getting low here, but we still have ice in the cooler, of course. Now, remember, when we started this, we did not pre-chill this cooler. We did not do any of the, you know, the things that you should do. We just, oh, let's go. Let's grab some ice and go. So, lo and behold, and I have eaten one of the Reese's, and I guess drink most of that, but I mean, we're still mostly the same amount of ice that we had to start with. There's a little in there that's slush, but we're still gonna have ice tomorrow. You know, I'm pretty impressed for a cheaper cooler on the ice and the cold retention that it has, and it served us well up here today. And I'll keep on making some updates, and tell you what we'll do like a 1 month review after, or going down the river with a kayak review, or you know, we'll keep up with it and see just exactly you know, just exactly how it performs. So now if you like this video, if you get utility out of it, you know, if you think what we've got going on here is worthwhile, then by all means subscribe, hit the like button. Love to have you. Gonna be a lot more fishing videos coming. Gonna be a lot more outdoors videos coming. We're gonna do some hunting videos up here too this year on this hunting club. Hoping getting some kids their first deer and things like that. So Sons of the Tallapoosa, we'll talk to you. All right, everybody, I decided to come back the next day. All right, I decided to come back the next morning. It's been sitting in the truck, in the back of the truck, all night. And it is, again, very hot today. It's been out here on this, sitting right there on that black surface. And it is now 10:22 the next morning. And getting ready to fill it back up with stuff and go on another little river adventure. And let's see what's in here. Okay, you see the ice has melted a lot, but there's still an awful lot in here, and it's ice cold. So that is, in my opinion, that is very good for not pre-chilling the cooler, and just throwing stuff in there when it was sitting out in the hot sun to begin with, and throwing and going. So, I mean, 80 bucks at Academy, and get it on sale at Shields online. I am very pleased. Again, very light. You know, that's 22 hours, 21 hours, and it's still in the heat, you know, without it being pre-chilled. And again, that was not even full of ice. That was just halfway full. You know, for your light duty needs, that Stanley Adventure Cooler is going to get it done for you. I'm very impressed with it, and fits kayak a lot better than my big Yeti. And you know, it's a good accessory to have, you know, in addition to a bigger Yeti or something. You know, this is more portable. But you know, I was going to end the video yesterday, but I said, you know what, let's go check it this morning. I've been downloading some videos and stuff, so I decided I'd get out here and check it the next morning. But there you go, Stanley Adventure Cooler. Good deal there. Sons of the Tallapoosa back out. Yeah, again, y'all, I asked you again, you know, subscribe, check this stuff out. We're gonna have a lot of this stuff. Appreciate it.